I need to fix my clutch. My belt was slipping real bad. I have a lot of clutch issues. I got 2 idler pulleys there. They're basically discs. They're gonna go on there. So we'll start over here at the drill press. All I did was I plasma cut these things out with a little homemade circle thing I got. But there's all the slag on the back side. I did do 2 of them already for the front edges, and I just used a flat wheel and an angle grinder. Works pretty good. But now I need to get the center holes on those too. So I put one of these like squeezable sanding drums on the drill press, where I just have to bring it up and start working my way around. I always leave the burr on here and I work up to it till it about falls off, and then I'll take like the flap disc or something and just put a little chamfer around the edge. And they don't have to be perfect. I just want this one cleaned up for welding. This one just so there's no sharp edges to cut my belt. I need to do it to all 4. Done. This is kind of how it's going to look. 1 disc on each side. They'll just get welded in there a little bit like so. And then they're going to come over here and go something like that. I'll put 1 on here for now, test it out. If I need it, I got 2 more and 1 more flat pulley. I can put 1 on this side as well. Because what I think's happening, when I release the clutch, this thing here, well, the clutch rotates clockwise. It's kind of pulling the belt off that transaxle pulley back there. So instead of having a full like 180 belt contact on the pulley, it's kicking it off to like 150. And then I also, before I did the input shaft retaining mechanism thingy on there, I put a lighter spring on. I don't think that helped the situation. And I think my belts did stretch a little bit. So by mounting this on a bracket inside here, it's going to push the belt farther around that rear pulley. I think I only really need 1 for now. If I need a second one, like I said, I can put it in like that. I can get a piece of flat bar, throw in there, weld it in place, drill a hole, mount the pulley. So I got the pulley welded. Got both discs on there. I got the rod, or the bar cut. I got the hole drilled in it for the first pulley. Now I just gotta figure out the height this pulley needs to sit off the rod. So here's a quick rundown on the mock-up I got for my idler pulley. Basically, pulley is welded, but the 1/4 inch thick, 1 1/4 inch bar back here is not. It'll get welded at the frame rail to the frame rail. Then I got another piece of 1/4 inch thick bar. It's 1 inch wide. It'll get welded to this bar. That's to reinforce this bar, which you probably don't need it, but it's also to bring the pulley farther off. I needed 5/8 of an inch total to space the pulley out to get it centered with the belt. So I took that 1/4 inch plus a 3/8 thick, I don't know, hole saw center slug comes out of a piece of metal when you're done hole sawing. That's shoved in behind there to space the pulley out. All that will get welded together. The spacer, this, and this will get welded together, welded to the frame with the bolt welded on the back side. But there it is. You can see my belt now comes around and almost goes like, say, 270 degrees before it comes up and goes to the clutch to the motor. There she be, all welded up. I wasn't going for perfection on this thing. If she's got some wobble, I'm fine with that. Now I just need to go and weld this thing smack dab in there. So let's blow some boogers on this thing. Oh yeah, I did measure from here to here both sides to make sure it's somewhat straight. I don't think it's going nowhere. back up, flip her over, and the final touch, stainless steel nut. I know I'm going all out on this thing. Just remember, nothing's a better thread locker than a good old cross thread. Bingo. Now if I get a chance tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing out for a rip, but I doubt I will because it's already like 5 something now, and I'm running out of time. So it's gotta be better than it was. I did put a mark. My old clutch went to here. This one's already that much farther out. So we should be good. We'll see what happens. There you go. I got my case saver. It's got the pulley disc. I don't know what I'm going to call that yet. The additional clutch piece. I got a whole new clutch system I want to design, so I might do that. I got my clutch, exhaust running down, pulley disc on the motor, my custom tie rod, my reinforced front axle, my reinforced spindles. It's future me here. It's been about a year. I've ran that idler system pulley that I built on this video, and to be honest with you, it really didn't do nothing. It might have improved it, you know, a little bit, but what it really did was make my belt disengagement a lot worse. You know, there was times I could not get the belt to actually disengage without shutting the mower off and then shifting it into neutral and then starting it back up. So really, it didn't do much. And then I came to terms, my belt slipping issue in water is the rear pulley. The rear pulley was a 3.5-inch diameter pulley, and there's just not enough belt surface on that pulley to keep any grip in water. So currently not running it. Watch jackshaft install #1, and you can see that I have cut that system out of my mower. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.